Every town has characters and Warrnambool is no exception. At Old Collegians, the coach of the 91 team, Lee McCluskey, has returned to town.
Lee McCluskey was our coach. He was also my teacher, one of my teachers at school.
Oh, well, Lee's a true fella, you know, and there's no doubt Lee's presence sort of switches everybody on and gives everybody that bit of direction and someone to look up to.
Oh, it's always good, you know, having your coach back, because, you know, he just sounds like, 20 years ago when he was leading from the front then.
A bit wide and a bit further back this end now.
Fresh after long service leave, this admired teacher remembers all too well the lessons of that 91 loss.
What we intended to do during the year at half-time was I would always speak to the players on the ground before we came into the rooms. It gave us a chance to collect ourselves before we came in, and grand final at half-time, there were that many people around when we were on the ground. I thought, well, let's get in the rooms as quick as we can. And we got the rooms as quick as we can, and there were more people around. It was subconsciously, probably, the message was just get it out of the way. And every game since then I've coached in a final, I'll go in the shower, take the players in the showers, and I learnt that lesson from that game.
At the Tigers, their coach and his brother had their own replay story.
Well, I coached Merrivale for 2 years. We played about 6 games, I think. I got to beat them once, and that was the 1991 grand final.
The Cassidy brothers, why did they have to play for Merrivale? They took that grand final off us, those boys. David Cassidy, the superstar, he won the league best and fairest the year in 91, and he brought his brother in, Shane Cassidy, who was more talented than him. He had special abilities. Together, they were a big part of the reason why Merrivale won.
To be honest, they should have probably won it that year. They only lost 1 game for the year and they were out-and-out favourites. It's been killing them for probably 20 years. Yeah, we want to win just as much as them, probably even more, to be honest. So we want to show that we were probably the better side on the day, and we want to show 20 years down the track that we're still the better side on the day.
Coaches are vital, but it's characters like this bloke that make footy clubs.
G'day, I'm Shane Timms. I played for Old Collegians in 1991 on the half-forward flank. One of the major acts we used to do was get up and sing songs and change the words to songs. And Gatorade replay, let's relive our dream. Playing in that 1991 grand final team.
Timsy, part poet, part player, 100% loved by his Warriors teammates.
Back in 91, it was just it was an amazing time. You know, there was a group of blokes that were dysfunctional really, but just really enjoyed their time. Some of the stories that were bandying around before a game just made you you just couldn't concentrate on the footy. But for some reason or another, 5 minutes before the game would start, we'd all stand up, look at each other in the eye, and away we went. You know, we'd go out and play for each other. We all went that little bit harder when we played Merrivale, and I think Merrivale did the same thing. My most vivid memories are half-time. I can distinctly remember even my father come into the rooms that day and patted me on the back and said, "Look after yourself tonight." And he went home at half-time, thinking we had the game in the bag, you know. Well, this is a chance of redemption. We're going to win this game, and we're going to do everything we can to win it.
With wit and rhyme, this bard wants a better result this time.
We walked off the ground that day, our heads held low, with disappointment. Disappointment like we'd never known. 20 years, a long time has passed. Time for us to get out there and kick some Merrivale ass.